Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining us for another show video. Today I'm going to be trying the idea of samples, mixing samples together to make a new scent like I did in the last video. This one I'm going to be using soaps that have got a darker scent. Now we're out of summer and heading towards autumn. First one, there are three artisans I really like, so they perform very well. It's another Barrister Mann. This is Beaudelaire. Wickham's 1912. This is the frankincense. And Phoenix and Beau. This is the Baskerville. And as you can see, I've pressed a sample of each. But today, normally with samples I'll use, because there's such a small amount of soap compared to a full tub, I normally use a synthetic, mainly my satin tip, the purest. But I'm going to be using my Stirling soap company boar brush. So I'm a bit dubious about whether I'm going to be able to make enough lather for the not to hold, not dissipate. But as I'm using a bowl, I can always go back to the bowl and scoop out some more lather. Sorry about the clinking. So I found with natural hair brushes, not to squeeze the water out, but just give it a little shake and leave majority of the water in the knot, and then go to a dry tub of soap, or if you'll press the sample into a bowl and sort of load from that, and then just add water as and when needed. So how was your weekend then? Good, I hope. I know it's sort of middle of the week, and that's a bit of a silly question to be asking in the middle of the week. But not seen you since last Friday or Saturday. Just dipping the tips so I can create a bit more lather. Yeah, so Saturday, when I came home early Saturday morning, I uploaded my Friday video, and then when I went to bed, left it uploading. Got up later Saturday and put it onto my YouTube channel. And started to get a few comments coming through, saying what a good idea it was to mix samples together. And later that day, someone who I won't mention their name sent me a message on Facebook Messenger. And that seems that I put his nose out of place for trying this idea of mixing several samples of different soaps together. Yeah, nice load there. Still got some on the bowl. Yeah, I tried this sample idea out, and it was somebody on Facebook that they'd posted, which I did mention last time, and I did actually state the person's name when I put that video on my Facebook group and several other Facebook groups. John Conley, who's now a subscriber of my channel, so thank you very much, John. I had to go back and watch the start of the video to see what I actually said. Because that's another good thing about videos. You can watch them, and I can go back and watch them as well to see what I used and what I said. And that's a good sort of reference. I didn't actually state that it was my idea. When John had got a lot of fallen off the brush. When John put it up, that sort of put the idea back in my mind to try it. So I'm sure John will agree that it wasn't his idea either. No, we all pick up ideas from each other. I wasn't the first to try that out, and I won't be the last. Seems that sometimes you'll type something in a post, you'll mean it one way, and then somebody will read it and they'll take it a different way. So that person I'm actually talking about, I'm not going to name him, but if he wants to step forward and hold his hand up, I wasn't out to put anybody's nose out of joint. I'm using the Gillette Platinum Plus that JC gave me. So this will be the 4th use on that blade. I've been doing wet shaving for about, it's coming up to 3 years. So we all pick up ideas, tips and tricks, hints from other people. Say somebody, I picked up a tip from somebody else. I do it in my video. A new subscriber sees that. That's the first time they've seen it, and they say, "That's a good idea. You doing so and so." That's the Gillette Black Handle or Black Barrel 1975. Someone did comment, it's just wet shaving. As I said, we pass things on. I see somebody do something, I try it for myself. There's so many things we can do in wet shaving. If we're just buying new soaps and trying it. And we've seen somebody else use that soap, we think, oh, that sounds good, either for the scent, the performance, whatever. So you see these soaps I'm using today, oh, I've not tried that. You say to yourself, I've not tried that, I might to try it for myself. I'm just using my soaps that I've got, and if you decide to try it for yourself, and no one can stop you. Like somebody mentioned, I've changed my hairstyle a little bit. It's not my idea, it's something I've seen that I've wanted to try for a while, and now I'm trying it, just to see if it looks good on me or not. I don't know until I try. Now, normally when I get negative comments from people, I find out that they don't make YouTube videos, they don't make shaving videos. Yeah. So, you know, how can they comment on my videos when they don't make videos themselves? This particular person I'm talking about, he does make videos. So, I watch other people. I don't say, you know, oh, I tried that months ago. That's my idea, that is. Like Chris, another cut above, took on the idea of the 5-minute shave because he saw Matt Pasasic on Razor Emporium try it. So he thought, I'm going to give that a go. I've not tried that yet. And then he put it out there for others to try. Now it's making the hobby more interesting. Putting something out there that somebody else hasn't tried before. You know. Where the original idea of mixing samples to make a new soap or new scent, how far it goes back I don't know. You know, from an innocent video that I made on Friday, and I get that. I did speak to another wet shaver about it. And he said not to say anything, but Stirling and the Esposito. he brings up his concerns about things he's read and what he's heard from other people that he disagree with. He's got his way, and we've all got our ideas how things should be. Paul H uses a drier lather. I prefer a wetter lather. No, Paul he does it his way. He will add a little bit of water sort of to his lather towards the end of the shave, just to satisfy the rest of us. But at the end of the day, it's his channel. He can do what he wants. If that's the way he wants his lather, that's the way he's gonna. That's the way he's gonna do it. And I'm not saying all this just to get back at the person. That's not me. Whether somebody tries this for themselves, I encourage it. But no way am I saying this is my idea. I only mentioned John because he was the one that put the idea back in my mind to try it, Yes, I've seen other people do it in videos, but with us having loads of different soaps to try, and if we've had a mail call, we've had a new soap, a new brush, a new razor, and obviously that's going to come to the fore. And other ideas, are going to go and going to take a back seat. And sometimes I do have to make a note of it. Either write it down or I put it in my phone. Whether it be an idea I've taken from somebody else, or a list of soaps I'm going to be using. I just have those notes just as a reminder. To me, because I know what my mind is like. I tend to, if I don't do it straight away, I tend to forget. Chris, another cut above, he said that as well, that his memory isn't great. Whether he make notes, I don't know. So when I say I had the idea to do whatever, all I'm saying is it's something I've seen that's told me to try it. No, it's not me saying, Eureka! I thought of an idea. Nobody else has tried that before. That's not what I said. No, this is not my thing of having a rant about a subject or someone in particular, but no, I'm taking this moment to tell you and that person that messaged me what I actually meant. Anyway, that's enough of that. It's not a rant as such, it's just highlighting what happened to me on Saturday. I just like to highlight a new guy on YouTube. He's only in a couple of Facebook groups at the moment. His name's Russell Barton. Mark Friendship Shaving recently was sent some samples from Russell. He's a farmer in Oklahoma, I believe. And Mark and Billy, one of Mark's members on his Facebook group, has been trying some soap, and Mark picked me out to be another tester. So we've tested these soaps and given our opinions back to Russell. His YouTube channel is called Outlaw Shaver, and he's recently produced a newer formula, which has been shown on his channel, Against the Grain, and yeah, it seems to look a better soap, or he's calling it a crope. It's not hard soap because samples that we've been trying are hard puck soaps. So hopefully Russell will be sending out samples of his new formula. his first formula that we tried. It was slick enough, but the lather actually dissipated, and I tried it with a synthetic brush and a badger brush, and I tried the soaps dry with a damp brush and a wet brush, and I bloomed the soap and tried it that way, but every which way I tried, that dissipated. Now I've got hard water. So Russell did get feedback from the other two guys who gave the same opinion. Russell did give a shout out to me in his latest video, Black Bar video, which is another soap he's testing out. So, sort of a licorice scent. Before sending these soaps to us to try, these soaps have been going on farmer's market where he lives. And Russell's had issues with other shaving soaps that he's tried, and that's sort of the reason why he's kind of going the route of making his own. And he's sort of had reactions to other soaps. What they are, what he's tried, I don't know. So thank you, Russell, for giving me a shout out in your video. Children are back to school today for the first time after having their 6 weeks summer holiday. The scent from that, what I've just tried, beaudelaire, tends to dominate a little bit. That's what I get. That's the first scent I get anyway. If you're going to try it and you've got lighter scents and darker scents, obviously use a smaller amount of the darker scents so I don't overpower the rest of the scents. So Humphrey's I keep using this now until it's gone. I shaved Sunday. I used my Vylon horsehair brush. I saw Paul's video on Sunday with Mitchell's wool fat, and I was going to use that anyway. Where he bloomed it, I used the Marco method by soaking the brush, leaving all the water in the knot, and then just using the tips to load off the dry puck, and that seemed to work well. Although I did use this as a pre-shave. If you've got this, don't use it as a pre-shave because it just makes the lather dissipate. I don't normally have a problem with Mitchell's wool fat. So let's go quickly through the styles of the shave. It's the Gillette black handled or black barreled flare tip, 1975. Fourth shave on the Gillette Platinum Plus. So that will go in the bin now. Loads of lather on the, oops, I'm grip it. Stirling Soap Company ball brush. You can see loads of lather in there still. Yeah, Humphrey's witch hazel. Samples I used today were Barrister Mann beaudelaire, Wickham Soap Company 1912. It's the frankincense, and Felix and Beau. That's Baskerville, their limited edition. And of course, not forgetting Suffolk Shaver shaving bowl. Now, for you in the States that can't get hold of this Nivea 2-phase, I've used this as a post-shave or an after-shave, and it feels very similar to the Nivea. So I'm sure you can get hold of this more easily than you can the Nivea. I don't even know you're going to get the Nivea in the States. Got alcohol in it. It says on the bottle to apply this before you shave. Leave it 15 seconds to dry and then shave. I don't think they mean wet shave. And I'm thinking, as it says, lectric shave. Is it for an electric razor? I don't know. It doesn't state. That gives you that sort of not greasy, but that sort of glycerin feel on your face, on your skin. Then that'll absorb into your skin, and then that'll leave that nice, soft post-shave feel. So let's finish here before the children come bursting through the door after finishing school. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your likes, your comments. Any questions, leave them in the comments box below. Have some great shaves, and I'll see you at the end of the week for another shave. Oh, and thanks for any new subscribers. I've just gone over 800 subscribers, so and also I've got 900 followers on Instagram, so we're going in the right direction. So have some great shaves, and I'll see you at the end of the week for another shave. Cheers, bye. Yeah.